Oh, by the way, if the others,
Yeah.
I'm also like if the others go to the bookstore, I'm also finding Tally and talking to him.
Yeah, I know.
Cool.
Yeah. Yo. So nothing happens. That's cool. No, actually, oh, is Thomas back already?
Expecting a murder investigation now. Like,
So actually, two things. So the woman that stormed Thalius actually she didn't call him Thalius. She called him John. That's what you heard.
she called him what?
John.
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 Okay.
And when there was some heated discussion, and she calmed down a bit, and the other woman was standing like flabbergasted next to it, the older woman, and at some point, you know, Talius, like you see him shooting over, like trying to calm it, and you know, grabbing her by the arm, not hurtful, but she rips her arm free, and she doesn't storm off because she's calm now, but she is annoyed, uh, to say the least. So that's what you see, and they're leaving now Troll School Alley.
And Thalius walks off as well in the opposite direction.
Yep. So that happened.
We purposely moved out of earshot, so
Yeah.
we're just also give me a chance to review my notes. So we are heading to Richard the page turner
Richard the page turner, indeed.
in the book Wyvern's Treasure.
Wyvern's Treasure. That's some good note taking there. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Olivia, before we go in, I think you should do the talking. As you know, I'm not.
Okay.
Well,
If it comes from me, it might be not suspicious. It's like, I need a book on this. It's like, well, a magic user looking for magic. That's nothing out of the ordinary. So, shall we? And I'll
Yeah.
hold my hand on the door and let's go in.
Yeah.
I don't know if you has the doorbell.
No, it's just it's a shop, so it has like ring, like shop music. So you enter the shop, and it's quite busy. It's D6 what?
T.
Oh, D6. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's here on the left. Correct. So you enter the shop, you hear the little bell ring, and there's quite a few people about looking at the bookshelves. And
Is Mr. Tasteburner engaged or?
Richard, yeah, he's actually helping a customer, you know, wrapping an order, some books, and putting some paper around it and a little rope. Like, thank you, and please come again. And he sees you and says, "Ah, miss, back to buy or sell some spell scrolls?"
Good day to you, Mr. Tasteburner. Yes, me and my friends were like having a little trouble, and we were looking into magic to unmagic living things turned into a statue. Do you have to have any?
Interesting. Living things turned into a statue. Let me think. And I don't have a spell, but maybe dispel magic. Did you try that? I think I have it here on stock somewhere.
But do you think that would work?
I don't know. I don't know. I've never encountered something that's living, not living, into a statue. It sounds very fascinating, though. Do you know of such an item?
Well, Andre here has like like a little cat. He used to have when he was little, and it got turned into a statue a long while back by accident,
Oh.
and now I'm helping him out
Excellent.
here. And it's
Statue.
like
Yes.
I will try this spell magic. To be honest, maybe they have a book on that, but I have to do some research. I can do some research for you if you want.
oh, that would be very helpful if you could.
It's not free though, but I can.
Of
I'll
course,
I'll do research for
we
it.
will pay you
No.
if you can help us.
I can look into it. I've never heard
And
of it, but
let's say theoretically someone were to go through Blue Alley and end up in a room and be very weird when they come out again. What would one maybe do to fix that?
Oh, Hattie. I've never heard of somebody going in there. Seems like a lot of people die there. I wouldn't go if I were you. But a room and then interesting. I don't know. What's the condition you're talking about?
Compulsive touching.
Ah, I like LCD. Interesting.
Like really compulsive touching.
Really compulsive touching. To be fair, I think it's not much of an arcana thing, but I think it's you should go to a temple or something to get it healed or restored, or maybe it's a curse. They can remove curses, I know, but
Can you
outside my
remove
expertise.
curses? No.
Sorry, I don't have that capability. Double check to make sure that I'm not lying, but I'm pretty sure.
Put a curse on him and steal his entire bookshop.
Good. No. Let's see. I have a polymorph spell on sale. If you are interested, that's maybe something you can turn statues into things. I don't know. Never tried it on the statue, but if it's living, might work. I have this spell magic also for sale if you are interested.
Olivia, is that something?
Could you put those two on hold, and if I could come back tomorrow?
Sure. The spell magic is 300 gold pieces for the, for the. For transcribing, it's 150, and for the spell scroll itself, it's 300. And the polymorph is 300, 600. Like 300 for the transcribing and 600 for the spell scroll.
That's a lot. Do you have the capability of dispelling magic?
I can do it for. I do this as a service if you want. It's 10 gold pieces for the spell.
All right. And you said maybe for a cleric or to a temple for the theoretical person who might be suffering from something adverse.
That's what I will check. There's quite a lot of temples around here. And you actually remember that you stayed in Helm's Temple the first night with what's her name, Lucy.
Yeah, already discussed it with Olivia on the way here.
Did it, without a GM, we went on. Is that allowed?
We kept in character in the other chat.
Okay.
We discussed going to the Temple of Helm and see what they can offer.
But Richelle the Patreon doesn't have any this remove cursors or greater or lesser restoration spells.
If
so,
you could put those 2 books on hold, I'll let you know tomorrow by the
that's
latest.
close, yeah. Yeah,
Thank you.
Sean, in the meantime,
And
is
you
gonna-
leave, and then
Thank you.
Sean, in the meantime, is gonna keep himself busy by making some bread in the kitchen. A lot of things.
You can touch all the
touch
dough,
there
yeah.
and touch all the dough. And
Touch the lunch
Yeah,
of
the
the
kid-
workroom,
It'll
guys.
be very well needed bread.
well, I have a recipe for it, so if I can
Nice.
use the cook's utensils for it, then
nice.
it takes 3 hours to make, so or 4 hours even, so that should finish me off.
What are you
till
making? The whole wheat
the
bread.
whole
you're
wheat bread, yeah.
making. Nice. Alright,
Take off
nice.
10 gold and make that one. And roll for it.
Nice.
How could I make it?
It'll take you 4 hours.
Yeah.
And you're using fresh ingredients, or
Um,
there's a think something
Yeah.
like
let's see. Yeah, I would assume I have fresh ingredients for bread, but that's also up to you.
yeah, if you purchase them, then today there's a market very close by, so yeah, no problem. Okay. So it's nearing the end of the afternoon, and it's
What do you think,
keeping
Andre?
it under control.
We could go to the temple, but I really don't want to go to Morph with just the 2 of us. I don't know where Tallies went.
No, well, we can go back and pick up Sean. Maybe bring him to the.
That might be useful. they might want to examine him.
Yes. But again, maybe we should wait till the morning, because I still really feel like shit. Actually,
Yeah.
And-
But with Murph, yeah, but I really don't want to wait if it's a bad curse. The
Mm.
sooner we bring him and get it lifted, the better.
yeah.
So
Maybe
that's
we discuss with everybody afterwards once we bring him there.
Yeah.
If we should maybe get Rishal to try and dispel magic. Just
I highly doubt that would work.
invite him in under the threat of severe pain and suffering if he utters a word about it. Don't know if he has a sort of vow of silence when it comes to patient confidentiality.
I don't know. He is a dragon. Let's just bring Sean to the Helm Temple first. If they don't know, we can do other things.
All right. Do you smell something?
Now
Smells
that you
really nice. Smells like
Is it-
some.
Is there a bakery in
15.
this alley? I don't never know there was a 12-skill bakery.
No, it smells really nice. Isn't it coming from the inn?
Now that you mention it,
What is?
I didn't know Leaf could cook this well. or
Where
bake.
did we leave Sean? I start running. Like, what the fuck?
I'm like, what wasn't you do your task?
I
Like,
guess we didn't use 3 hours at
No.
Rochelle, I guess. So I guess we come back to see Sean actually doing something a bit more productive than randomly touching things.
You're doing okay, Sean?
Yeah, this helps. kind of focus, touch things here, myself in one room.
What you making?
A little bread. Uh, I don't know. I'm experimenting. One thing I did with the cake might help us a little bit as well. I don't know.
How would you feel if we go to the Temple of Helm afterwards to see if they can help you with all the touchy? It must be getting a little bit tiresome right now after this long while.
That would be really great because keeping my focus on not touching things and stuff. It's yeah. Really tiresome.
Well, I guess I really hope we don't get mugged by someone on the way there. Don't really feel like I have much fight
Don't
in me.
worry,
But
I'll protect you.
thank you,
I'm
dear.
also not doing great, but not just in the mind, also.
And you haven't rested after that. Okay. You're going to the southern border, by the way, right? It's like
Exactly the dodgy side of
and
town.
it's getting evening, but sure.
Well, at least good.
It's
for me,
early
because
evening by then.
I already rolled all my hit dice. I see.
I don't know how dodgy it is, but if you get muck in the early evening, then it's pretty damn dodgy.
I'm at 7 hit points out of a max of 17 because of the shadow thing. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That
I'm
wears off
technically
after a
I'm
long rest.
technically at full health, but right now full health is 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Huh?
I am
Should have taken a long
technically on
rest.
full health.
Yeah, what do you mean? My full health is always 14 yet.
Yeah.
Was it like?
Easy peasy. Yeah, so for 2 silver apiece, you can take a ride all the way to the south to Helmshall. It's quite a journey, but
Let's go, I would say.
I think we need to buy month passes for this this cart. It's like, is there a subscription service for the
Do you have like little cards with like round
Oh.
chips in them? That's like we can.
city passes?
maybe I'll look into
A
it.
strip card.
Okay.
I think okay, old school, yeah. And then you use like a nail polish or like to reuse them. I know.
You're showing how old you are. Strip a card.
Okay.
I'm also showing a little bit when I moved here.
Yeah.
That's right. But no, it's just they don't do really
It's minus 2
easy
silver
to
for now.
transport. Just the minus 2 silver. You can spare it. Well, that's
Yes,
silver.
of course. Well, not if I want to buy some books, but other than that,
Based
yeah,
on those prices, 2 silver is not going to make much of a difference.
yeah.
I just
Very
spent
true.
10 gold on making some bread, so hey,
Yeah.
It's a pretty expensive loaf.
pretty expensive
It's,
loaf of bread, but
Well, let's say you finish your you started on it earlier, and now the bread is finished. Otherwise, you have to wait 4 hours to go. So it's
Oh, it's-
early
it's
evening.
it's in the oven, so that takes.
Oh,
takes
okay.
a
That's
little
okay. You're putting it in the oven. Okay. Yeah.
When I
That
smell
take-
the
that
bread,
probably
I'll
takes a
probably
few
come
hours.
downstairs as
Roll for-
well.
Go for fire hazards. No, but
Yeah.
yeah. So you make it to the Helm's Hall, and it's actually as you remembered.
Do we by any chance run into Lucy?
How long did it
No,
take you
she's
to
not,
leave
no,
the mansion?
I
Well,
could.
we
prepare
left, and it
but-
took a couple of hours to finish the bread. So
Yeah, I would have probably come downstairs at some point. So
Yeah, are you joining them?
Yeah.
Thales, or
yeah, if it took them a couple hours, I'm joining them.
Hey, Thaddeus,
Yeah.
everything okay?
Yeah, just someone I used to know in a different life.
who's John?
Well, like I said, different life. I mean, it can. Yeah, well, I mean, I
Like
don't
standing
like.
behind Thaddeus and like mouthing, "Yes, John."
I don't like talking
What
about.
is Talius?
Well, yeah, you know, sometimes you
Well,
don't
Isn't-
want to get recognized by certain people, so you Well, it's easier if
Is
you
this-
call yourself something else.
Is that the saying? Different life, pissed off wife. Or what was going on? Who was that lady?
Different life, pissed on wife. Okay.
Interesting. Now we know your philosophy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Is
that
that
was
why
just.
you came to Holland out of Denmark? Is that
Yeah,
it?
Exactly.
like I know it's sometimes autobiographical, the D&D characters, but yeah, cool.
So that was someone I used to know, but well, let's just say I hope I don't run into her again. Maybe we'll
Oh, what a small world it is.
maybe tonight, if it's more quiet at home, I'll tell you some more about it.
Is it something we need to worry about, or is it just a pure personal
about?
thing?
I don't
Yeah.
think you have anything to worry about. She might not be too kind to me, but I mean,
Do
she
you
doesn't
have
even...
anything to worry about?
Depends. I mean, life might change a bit again, but nothing serious, I think.
No military connections, thief guilds.
Oh no
assassin
no
guilds.
she's just a merchant's daughter. She's not a murderous assassin, if that's what you're worried about.
How rich a merchant?
What? Are you looking for a wife?
Well,
Or you're looking
an investor. I
an
didn't know
investor?
that,
Oh,
yeah.
for the bar. Well, I mean, let's just say that if you do go to them for an investment, you better not mention that I exist or that you have any affiliation with me.
Did you mention that you are co-owner of the inn?
Oh no, I told her. Well, I told her the truth, I guess. I told her a friend owns it, and I was helping him set it up. So, but
Kind of true.
I mean, Sean wasn't there, so she wouldn't even know which friend, and I mean, we didn't. I think it's fine.
Well, we were gonna take Longfinger John here to the cleric's helm.
Sir Touchalot,
So
So
that's
touch a lot.
do you think that's going to fix him? Help him?
well, we hope if they can.
He's
We have
right
your
here,
new gladiator.
right?
Oh,
Thank
that
you.
could be your stage name, Sir Touchalot.
Yeah, that's your new name. No, it's Vertashalat, the Baker Boys.
And I don't think that's the kind of show I want to give. It's
It's like, and for this night's evening entertainment,
Mr. Longfingers, aka Sir Touchalot.
doesn't really sound
Well,
right.
Touchy subject.
what do you think, Sean? Would a cleric help you? Or do you think...
Maybe, I mean, it seems to be mental, and they heal people, right?
Yeah, they might also be able to
Familiar
help
with
you
them.
with you feeling weak. If we're there anyway. I think Andre is still feeling pretty off, aren't you?
Yeah. No, like apparent wounds, everything is nice and healed, but I just feel off.
Yeah.
Well, if it's just exhaustion, you can sleep it off.
Yeah, could be. I
Hopefully.
don't know. I never fought things that flies out of paintings before.
Yeah, about that.
eh,
Now that you
Yeah, why
bring
did
it
you
up,
run away, you bastard, actually?
I might have
He
seen
did
one
run
of
away,
those
didn't he?
before. That's
and
well, when I was a kid, I was playing outside the cemetery. You know, the City of the Dead, the part of town that's locked off. Well, playing, not so much playing as just walking there with friends. And I remember one of those things coming straight at me. And the next thing I remember was laying on the floor and so one of the guards being kneeled next to me. I think that was a cleric. So yeah, I know how you feel, and that's why I ran, because those things
Okay.
aren't nice.
Thanks for the heads up.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess I panicked a bit when I saw it. It's the weirdest thing that happened ever to me.
Until
Oh,
Until you met us. That's
Well,
I can understand, but maybe next time you could, like, warn us that you're going.
well, I wasn't planning on running away. It's just when I saw one of them, I panicked, I guess.
ran away.
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't expect any of those type of things to show up. I mean, normally they're confined to places where undead roam. But I mean, I guess this wizard guy thought it was funny to put one in a maze, or a couple.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's been a shitty day for all of us, I guess.
Yeah. Well, let's.
Take
Guess
Sir
it-
Touch-a-Lot to the Helm Temple, and let's hope they can help him.
Yeah, otherwise we'll have to keep calling him Sir Touch-a-Lot.
oh, I really hope so. I hope you don't. That doesn't stick. That name, because no, that's not. No.
It's really easy for you to like not have it stick. Just stop touching things.
I kind of touch your face. That's gonna be a problem, to be honest.
You'll be fine, Sean. Well, we haven't. I've known you for a while, and you've always been resilient. I'm sure you'll bounce back.
Hope so. Hope so.
That room
Cool.
got to me too. It's just, I don't know.
By the way,
was-
Thomas, is your camera frozen or is it just for me?
I think just for you. I think.
Okay.
Just for you, right?
Then I
Yeah.
let me just read off.
No, I have that with Tino's camera once in a while, but then I turn it off and back on, and then it works.
Yeah, it's
By the way,
clear. Yeah,
you've arrived at the temple.
Yeah, it's
What
now
was
it works
the-
again.
Oh.
Richie yesterday as well.
By the way,
No.
Sean and Andre, if you have weird dreams after what happened today with the ghostly things, it'll be okay.
Yeah.
But maybe let me know. I might be able to help you with that.
What kind of dreams?
You find weird?
Well, after the incident at the City of the Dead, I had strange dreams. But I mean, the type of weird you would know is weird. And we probably shouldn't talk about in a stagecoach.
Sure.
Okay.
You actually see these two old ladies, they stop talking and they're listening intently to like.
Weirdest conversation ever, talking about second
Yeah.
lives and weird dreams after being
Stop
touched
having
by
the
rays.
ladies.
I'm
It's not that
barely
bad.
able to constrain myself.
Perfectly normal.
Yeah, so you arrive at this Helm's Hall, it's called, and it's not like a beautiful temple, but it's very robust and it's sturdy and it's impressive. And inside, you hear the sounds from outside a bit, but also this divine atmosphere hanging here, and everybody looks very peaceful. And there's this halfling at the entrance. He says, "Hello, Sir Samantha. How may we be of assistance?"
Our
Weird
friend here
confessions.
has a little contact problem. Don't touch the man.
The please.
Compulsion.
We-
seek?
My name is Andre Coldleaf. I work with the Bounty Hunters Guild, on occasion freelance for the Temple of Helm as well. I think my friend here has been afflicted by something. Think it might be magical. And we were wondering if there was any clerics available to look.
Yes,
Well-
of course. Father Damien is one with the bound call for all sorts of ailments and cures, and he can help you further. And he points you in the direction direction of like a waiting room of people that have all sorts of like OCD or scary ass afflictions. This one guy is totally purple skin, by the way. It's like so ridiculous. Looks very weird, and some of them are just batshit crazy. But they're all sitting really there in line. Sometimes help with other friends. So, you take place.
Well,
Have a seat.
So one by one, these people are called into this office, and sometimes it takes a while. But the last person in front of you, the purple-skinned guy, comes out and looks normal again, and he walks away. So, and there's somebody in the door saying, "Next, please."
it's pretty impressive turning purple people into normal people.
Yeah,
I mean,
big tub of bleach.
should we all
Go
go
on,
in?
Sean. Let's see if they can't. On kink your kinks.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stay out here and wait. I might give mixed signals. I'll just stay in the waiting room.
Yeah, sure.
All
I'm
right.
super confused by what she said and walk into the door.
You walk, Sean walks, and Andre, you walk as well?
I'll follow them
Or
in.
you staying there?
Oh,
I'll stay with Olivia.
Okay,
hey,
so
Andre,
two go
you
in.
might wanna, remember the Spectre thing? You might want to talk to this guy.
Oh, right. I'll go in as well.
Okay. And this woman clerk lets you in, and behind a desk is sitting this grayish man, probably in the 70s or something, writing something in the book. Yes. How may Helm be of service? True.
Well, it's twofold. Well, technically threefold. First thing, my friend here. We ventured through Blue Alley, and he got caught in a room. And it took a while for them to get out, and ever since he cannot stop touching things.
No.
And the other one is a 2-for-1. We encountered these weird floaty creatures that went through a painting kind of thing.
Oh, they were
And
specters.
ever
I
since-
While you're
recognize
talking
them.
to him, by the way, he walks over to Sean, and he's not wasting time. He walks over to Sean, and he starts prodding him and looking at him, and like shining a light in his eyes, and do like reaction tests. So you said something came out of a paint.
Yeah, they were specters. I recognized them.
Specters. Oh man, you went some interesting places.
Yeah.
Did you take care of the specters?
Yeah, they're
Yes.
gone, I
Yes,
think, as far as we know.
That's good to know. Otherwise, I would have had the sense.
But-
Delegation. Yes, I don't really know exactly what is wrong, but I can try a lesser restoration in your friend, and if that's not working enough, we can try something more thorough. I have to say, our services are not free. For lesser, you are clearly not members of Helm's Temple. So for a lesser restoration, it's 40 golds. And
I do work for freelance. I don't know if there's a freelancer discount, but I have done business with the Church of Helm
Are you a member of the Temple of Helm?
on a freelance basis.
Yes, I don't. That's very nice of you that you help us sometimes. Unfortunately, that's not sufficient. Lesser restoration is 40 gold pieces. If that doesn't work, we can try and remove curse or worst case great restoration, but based on my experience, let's see what restoration does.
You think this?
Are you able to pay for that?
Sean, you have.
I think I'll be
I have-
fine, right? I mean, I'm fine. I was in that room. 40 gold? Sounds like a scam.
He sighs as like, I'm
Well, just
really not working on scams here, sir. I don't know what kind of people you get
Well,
involved with. but,
I'll believe
um,
the spell is real, but does he need it? Or are you just guessing?
I don't know.
Trust me, I need it.
I think
I
this
don't
guy
know.
is just
That's
guessing
up to you.
cures rather than knowing them.
Well, I don't think
don't
this
know.
is a typical ailment. So,
No.
and I'll
True.
start counting out 40 gold.
Okay. Oh, thank you, sir. And he actually winks over one of the helpers, and he starts casting lesser restoration on you after he Father Damien pockets the 40 gold. And yeah, you are removed from your OCD curse and also from you still have your same hit points, but you can gain hit points again. So you sense this revelation, and your hands stop finishing, and you have total control of your emotions again. It's like,
Kind of hug the priest. Thank you.
oh, please, sir. We try to keep it professional, but I'm glad that you're. Please spread the word that we at the Helm of Helm, and he looks at you, Darius, are not scam artists, and we provide real services for people of faith.
Oh, apologies.
Definitely will. Thank you.
That
As
was
for-
impressive.
Is the do you know a lot about those spiral thingies, that the ones he mentioned, the
Oh.
ghost
Spectres.
ghosty thingies?
No. To be fair, you should take that up with investigations and the other departments. I'm here just to work on them. You see, they're on a rhythm to cure people and get things through the helm. It's like, this is the cash flow.
Have you
for
ever
spending time.
have you
Yes.
ever heard of someone who was touched by a specter who had nightmares? Or are the two things unrelated?
Interesting. And he's starting opening the door, and you're leaving. Specters affect people in different manner. It also depends on the nature of the spectre.
Yeah.
I've heard horror stories, but to be blunt, that's a story for another time. And, he waves you out.
Thanks.
And you're welcome. Thanks. And you leave the office, at least, unless somebody else wants a less restoration. Or great restorations go for 450. So
I'm good.
he also does raise that, by the way. So
The price of not having a Guillotine party.
I mean, yeah, that was the Temple of Hell, and you see Olivia waiting in the waiting room.
Oh, Andre, you should have mentioned Lucy. Could have gotten a discount.
Yeah, I don't think she would have been the best reference.
I mean,
Uh,
you mean
I probably want to discuss details other than the fact that the issue was resolved. But let's just put it that way. I should probably not use her as a reference.
oh, okay. That bad, eh?
Left on plan.
Yeah.
So, and you see when you're leaving, the temple is winding down. The day modes. It's now early evening, and people are. It's the end of the day. You can people still come in and out because it's the temple and it's open 24/7. But the day-to-day activities are quieting down.
So guys, are we
so,
gonna
what do you wanna do?
confront Mert or we're gonna sleep first and do it
I
tomorrow?
think Andre wanted to rest first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if we're grabbing him, but if we're just going to talk to him, there's...
Well, we can.
I mean, don't get
go
me
back.
wrong, I'm all for grabbing him.
See.
Well, either way, it wouldn't hurt to be rested for both.
Okay.
I need to check on my bread as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Yeah. Your breath is.
We come back and
Yeah,
the
you
inn
have
is
to
on
kind of
fire.
rush to get back.
The kitchen completely
Did you
falls
warn
out.
Liv in time to take it out of the oven if it was done?
I probably would have left a message for him. You know, prefer to do it myself.
Yeah, so you rush back to the Trollskull Manor. Two silver pieces of
Two
porcelain,
silver
of
again, of
course,
course.
yeah, to ride
Man,
back.
these taxi drivers.
And you actually worried you're too late, but indeed somebody has already put the bread out of the oven on the counter after the timer is run out. So,
Nice, Liv.
and yeah, you don't see him, but. And the crew has gone home, and
Is the statue
yeah,
still there?
the statue is still there. Yeah.
Well,
Everybody expected to be stolen. Nope, it's still there.
if you guys don't mind, I'll stay here for tonight, so I could keep the alarm up on the statue.
Yeah.
Have it some security.
You have plenty of space.
I'm gonna head to bed.
I don't mind spending a night in the library. There's worse places to spend a night, to be honest.
So,
Where does-
Andre?
Put one book in there, right?
Yeah,
So
that
far.
one book.
Yeah, one spell book.
One whole book.
Yeah, and a statue of a unicorn that talks.
Yeah.
And a statue.
Yeah.
You can...
True.
Never mind.
I have my own book.
Yeah, so if people are not doing anything tonight, then you'll take a long rest and you wake up the next morning. Unless somebody wants to do something. No?
Well, I want to buy like oil for my lamp, but we don't have to roleplay that, I guess.
No, normal stuff you can just assume that there's enough shops in the neighborhood.
Just
you
I'll
can
look
just
up
buy.
the price for it and deduct
Yeah.
the gold.
And next morning there's already a small breakfast, coffee at least ready for you guys from Liv. You have to still figure out your own breakfast, I think, but he's getting better at the coffee, by the way. The first batches were horrible, but lack of taste he doesn't know. But and the crew is already starting to work again, so you see the first carpenters coming, and Sally comes over to you guys like, can we work on the library today? Because it really started messing up the schedule if I can't do anything. At least at the end of the day.
Still in the library, by the way. I'm
we-
not there yet.
Probably
Yeah.
should have had that conversation in the evening, huh? Well, yeah, I guess you can work on the library. Is there any part of the house that is already done?
Yeah, there's well, the thing is with these renovations, all the outside is already almost done, but the inside is. Let's see.
We have something to store,
Oh,
and
rooms.
we don't want it to be in your way while you're working.
Oh yeah, we have places that we don't go right now. So the turret is already they started because it was very unstable. They really totally did the turrets, and that's already done. So there's two crews working top down, and one of them's bottom up, and trying to do it in second or third floor. So the attics is done, and yeah. No, it's getting there already. It's,
Oh, you're doing a great job.
thank you.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Do our best. Did you think about any of the upgrades offerings I gave you?
Well, we're still
Yeah,
trying to anticipate where next source of revenue will come.
Of course.
So, first
That's,
step is just to get it up and running.
No rush. We're still working on the basic stuff, so good to know. And yeah. So this marks, by the way, it's chess 30. It's the 11th day of your get together, and this is renovation day 7 of 11. So it's almost it's 2/3 now. The entire mansion.
All right. So, yawning portal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's our plan? Are we going to try and find out who this guy is without him knowing? Or are we just going to confront him?
I mean, I could change my appearance, approach him like this first.
You do know that he was one of the Harpers, right? So that's something he's like Harper based on the information he gave you. You hold that's insight at least. And you gather that he's not like low level. He looks. He was like a tough cookie. Yeah.
We know these are. Well, we suspect he's like a Harper, so. Are they good people? I think they're good people, right?
I think so.
I don't know if I showed it to you guys, but
Well,
I don't know if. we would
no way,
know.
Andre didn't know much about the Harpers. No.
I mean. They didn't.
if somebody would know, if somebody has background with the Harpers, let me know. But otherwise, I don't think you do, right?
We can ask. Well, I guess it's not great. So if we don't trust this guy, we can always ask the people from Xanathar to what this guy is about. Centrum, sorry.
The only people from Xanathar you knew are you killed, I think.
Yeah, Centrum.
Except for the except for the lizard.
Speak with dead.
Yeah.
Works.
Sounds good.
I would prefer not getting anywhere near them. I've heard rumors that they don't always take very kindly to rejection, and since we sort of
Yeah,
declined their kind invitation.
I mean, it's not great, but well,
Maybe ask Blackstaff. I mean,
if this Mirt guy is to be trusted, that could be a question we could. What do you think, Olivia? Could you
They would most
Find out.
definitely know.
yeah.
If he's bad, if he's a nobody, then they won't know. But if he's
I mean, we don't really need to know more than if he's trustworthy or not.
You don't have to go to Blackstaff herself.
If
Maybe
he
someone
caused
within
trouble
your
in the-
organization. No?
If he caused trouble in the past, then they would most definitely know. But if he's just an unknown guy or an honest person, they would have nothing on him. But I could ask.
Yeah. Well, it's worth a shot. Don't really have anything else.
Yeah, better than going in blind.
Yeah.
Then let me run down to headquarters and see what I can find out.
Cool.
Well, the rest of us can go to the yawning portal unless you want some company, of course.
I'll probably be faster if I do it alone.
Cool.
But yeah, before we go, the bread yesterday, it smelled fantastic. Can we have
Yeah.
some of that for breakfast?
Well, its potency kind of wears off. Put a little something extra in it. I think we should wait for later in the day to eat it.
Ah.
To be honest.
Okay.
Did you make any normal bread?
There should be some around.
Ah, sure. How about we have breakfast while Olivia goes to the Blackstaff and back, or to the Greyhounds? What's your
Yeah,
organization
so,
called again? Greyhounds, right?
Yeah, grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, or the forestry.
A murder at the Lightsinger Theater, or is that something?
He mentioned that if he's not in Trollskull in Yawning Portal, that he is very
Lightning.
aficionado in the evening at least. You don't know where he's doing the day. But,
Right. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Short.
So,
note
Olivia, you
taking
go back to,
exercise.
yeah. I'll remind you if it's something your character would have known. So you, I'm not playing that hardball. To the end, like, yeah, you should have written it down. I don't know, but so you come back to Black Tower, Olivia. I assume.
I don't know if do I have to like. There must be a guide like for general information when you're on a case.
Yeah, so Vasha is not like a public as well, unless you're on a specific mission from her. Yeah,
like-
there's the quartermaster is always there
Yeah.
available if you have any.
I'll head over to him. Excuse me, sir.
Yes. How may I be of service?
I was working for a side project for myself on the side, and I
Okay.
wanted to know if we had any information on the on the person named Mert, who frequents the
Mert.
Yawning Portal.
Oh, Mert, yeah. You know Mert. At least maybe there's somebody else named Mert, but that's probably something you should take up with the Blackstaff. I don't think it's my role to say, as it say. Do you want me to schedule in for an appointment?
Not for now. Maybe later. But thanks.
But Miss Shu, may I advise you to, I don't know what your personal business is, Mert, and he doesn't seem like he's not against us, but you know, be careful. That's what I
That's
would
why
say.
I asked. Me and my
Uh,
friends, we couldn't put our finger behind him, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yes,
Sure,
he's
at the moment, he's not
slippy
causing any
character.
trouble. But if things go out of hand, I will try to see
Yes, yes.
Blackstaff as soon as I can.
Yeah. Please, don't engage with Mert unless you. At least if we're talking about like big rotund guy who looks seasoned warrior, ready to kill you in one swipe if he wants to.
That
Then
one.
Yeah, don't engage with him, especially without orders from Blackstaff herself. But I don't think she wants you to do that. But again, I'm not privy to all your.
No, it's not that we
details.
are in trouble with him. I just wanted to know a little bit more about him. Because I might have dealings with him pretty soon. If based on what you said, I'll make sure I'll be very careful.
Please don't try to antagonize him as well. We're not really keen on people doing their own side business, to be honest, Mr. Chuck. But since you are the rank that you are right now, the Black Staff has confidence in you, so I trust you to do the right thing.
I'm sure I won't let it get out of hand. Don't worry.
Okay, that's good to know. Is there anything else I can be your
No,
assistance?
no. Thank you for your time, and
Yeah,
have a
problem.
pleasant day.
I will.
May
Thank you very
may
much,
your
and you
day
stay
be
here.
full with new knowledge.
Oh, thank you. And yours as well.
I'll head back to the inn.
Yeah.
So that's 4
Yeah,
silver,
thank
I
you.
guess.
Yes,
to
yes. Oh, and you're leaking silver, man. Gonna be broke in no time. Did everybody deduct their gold for the long rest? by
Oh
the way?
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And inflation has hit the caravan business.
Wait until the sweet Trollschool money comes rolling in.
Maybe I should start like Uber
Uber service.
Waterdeep Uber
Yeah.
service.
Yeah, it's. I mean, is
And
that
the
the direction you want to take
tax-
this campaign in? We can do the
A horse
financials
sharing
and
service.
yeah.
We'll make a horse sharing service.
Do any of you find it weird that Mert is really into talking horses?
That is
I mean, first he tries to ambush or talk to a horse that's running around the city, then he tries to have us steal a horse that's also talking.
I try not to judge.
Well,
But do you think it's a coincidence that it's another talking horse, or did he know?
I just asked at Graham, and first of all, his information is classified. I was not allowed to see it unless I had direct orders from Graham, which you had not. So that's something kind of out of the ordinary.
That's interesting.
And then the quartermaster put it into, well, how do you say it? He entrusted me with the knowledge to not antagonize him and not engage him in any means whatsoever, unless I was ordered to.
I mean, we
So they
already did a
actually
job
know
for him.
Yeah, that's fine, but they definitely know some things about him, and they just wanted to make it clear that I was not to antagonize him
Oh.
or engage him in any way.
I mean, he was carrying a sword, so I guess he's either protected through his organization or is handy with that sword.
Both.
He looked a bit flabby and slow to me, but
If I wanted the information, I need to make an appointment with Blackstaff herself, but I highly doubt that she will give it if it's
Well,
that protected.
I don't think the details matter, but that
No.
means we can't grab him or coerce him.
Oh, I think that would be a very bad idea.
So, letting him
talking
know.
it is.
We can only trap him by making him, like, giving him just enough rope to talk and hang himself, if you know what I mean.
But, like, the moment he realizes we have it, we will
Well,
no
we
longer
can
have
say
a choice
we
but
found
to give it to
and
him.
we have trouble getting it out, and if he might know anything about it, that might help, or something in that direction.
But if he even guesses it's outside, he's just going to take it and not
Yeah,
pay
but
us.
why would he? It's in the manner for Aegis probably in the Blue Skull. Oh, not in Blue Skull Alley.
Yeah.
And unless he has a spy in our workforce, or in yours, guys would.
Or
not
he
mind
figures
your-
out that you're lying to his face.
Well, one of us could stay behind and guard it.
I mean, if this guy is as powerful as you say he is, and he's evil, he's not gonna care.
Well,
I mean, he's just gonna come, send his goons here, or come here himself and take it. I don't feel
what
comfortable.
do you want to do? We can also send him a message that we don't have to. We can just not tell him and try to find a way to help the unicorn.
On that note,
Or we could just sell it to him
Rachel's-
for 300 gold.
Yeah. Could.
Uh,
But do you
would
honestly
be,
want?
I mean, I don't know
I
this
I
guy.
wouldn't turn down 300 gold for a lot of things.
I wouldn't feel right to sell a living being for 200 gold.
Technically,
If I-
right?
It's a.
Is it a living being?
If we're being specific, it's not a living being currently.
It's a thinking living being that just can't move for a little bit.
If you say a
Or-
couple hundred years is a little bit. I mean, as far as I know, it's a talking statue. And he wants to pay 300 gold for a talking statue, and if we just sell it to him, at least we don't piss him off. I mean, what's the plan here anyway? If we find out he's evil, we then fight him and his organization?
Oh.
And
Just-
get the black staff on our ass.
Well, we can then give the unicorn to the black stuff if you want to do the right thing, but then Myrt is gonna be on our ass.
You can
I
just
mean-
not go to him, not tell him. It's like
Oh.
not,
Alternatively, I know it might be risky bringing in someone else, but I talked to Rochelle, and he suggested trying something, well, in his word, as simple as a dispel magic. Don't know exactly, well, other than the actual wording of it, what it does, but he could offer it as a service. So I believe Olivia doesn't know this
I don't know
specific.
it.
Yeah, but like, well, what's our plan if we turn the unicorn from a statue in? Like, I'm more worried about this Myrt guy than about the unicorn. We don't want to. If this guy is as powerful as Olivia says he is, I don't want to piss him off.
Do you wanna?
But then we would have a unicorn.
Yes,
It's pretty cool. It's a
except
very small unicorn, but
I'm not sure you would have a unicorn. I don't know of anyone who owns a unicorn in the way you would own a horse. So I'm guessing it's not easy
None
to
of you
keep.
have ever seen a unicorn, by the way. So you know the stories, but you've never seen
I mean, we could.
one in real life.
If it was easy to keep a unicorn, then people would have them, right?
maybe we could bring the statue in, tie ropes on it, have Rishal dispel it, and I would imagine you can get a lot more for an actual unicorn.
Yeah, sure, but like it's a magical creature. I'm pretty sure it can escape ropes, otherwise people would have captured it, since there's all sorts of creatures for sale in the city. But not unicorns. So it's either super rare or super hard to catch. I'm guessing number 2.
Both indicating a very high sales price.
What
Yeah,
about just
300
doing
gold
the
for the
right thing
statue
for a
version.
change? What's wrong with that? We're only here for a short time. Not everything has to be for money.
No. So
It's useless anyway.
Why not?
one, I don't want to piss off Mirt. Two, getting paid is nice. But mainly one. I mean, before I thought this was just some dude, but you make it sound as if he's, well, someone who shouldn't be messed with, and if he asks you to do something, you just say yes sir and
They didn't
do
say
it.
he was evil or good. He just say to not
Pissed
antagonize
him
him.
off.
Yeah, piss him off, like he asked you to bring back a unicorn statue and instead you turn it loose. That's a good
Oh,
way to piss
if it's a
people
bad
off.
guy, he's gonna be mad. But if he's a good guy, he might not be. If he's like a high-end collector of strange things, then he's like, oh yeah, too bad. I don't have to pay them now.
I say we sell him the statue. It's the safest option.
Sean, you're awfully quiet.
How about...
Yeah, I'm in two ways of it. Like you said, Mirt is appears to be a dangerous fellow to mess with. However, if there is a sentient being in that statue when we're giving it to a bad guy, it just doesn't feel right. I don't know.
I'm curious why he would want it.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, but... I mean,
Can't we just ask him?
Well,
if you want a weird-looking
Well,
pie, and I'm curious why you want it, I would sell you the pie and then ask you why you wanted it, not the other way around.
Maybe as part of the negotiations? Saying, hey,
Oh,
we-
we can ask more money because we found out it's sentient. That's a
I'm
good
in for
idea,
that.
Andre.
Like I said, unicorns are probably quite valuable.
So we just ask for more money?
Well, by complicate things, go straight for the money. It's the easy way around, isn't it?
Or maybe...
Oh, listen to yourself when you're
It
talking.
still feels odd. I mean, it's just a sentient being here. We're just selling at people. We're basically slave trading here.
No.
It's a
Yeah.
horse.
More like trading a horse.
A speaking, living, sentient.
Well, we
horse.
found a horse that was speaking, living, and sentient, and we didn't free her.
No, but it seemed to be fine where it was. There is a difference.
Well, maybe this
This
Mirt guy
one
can
asked
free it.
for help. It didn't say sell me to a guy who used to. I want to. If it say bring me to Mirt, then it would be more easy. But it didn't say bring me to Mirt.
It has a shitty short-term memory. Maybe it forgot that it really wanted to go to Mert.
It's quite simple. We were hired to bring it back, and we were hired to bring the unicorn statue back. We found out some additional information so we can raise the price a little bit, and then there we are.
I have to take a short break, but I'd love to see how this continues after get back. Is okay?
Sure.
Couple
Yeah,
minutes.
sure.
Yeah.